What's up, y'all? This is Peace. I want to talk about my 20 to 25-year celibacy journey. Um, I started my celibacy journey, but I have not been involved in a relationship. So I have not physically ended the celibacy. Um, so it's 25 plus years and counting, but I've ended my celibacy, um, mentally about a year ago. And I did not plan to become celibate. It evolved over time. And what I mean by that is I had been in a relationship and the man was not totally honest with me. And it was a time when the diseases, sexually transmitted diseases, especially HIV and all of that stuff, was really, really prevalent. So since he had not been honest with me, I was like, oh, to heck with this. I said, I'm not going to get involved with another man until, I meet someone I want to marry. So that was the decision I made because, this guy I had gotten, what did I get? He gave me some kind of disease, but thank God it could be treated. Well, actually, he didn't give me a disease. He eventually told me he had something, but it scared me that I got checked. They didn't find anything, but shit, I paid $1,000 for a treatment so that if I had it, it would get rid of it. That's how scared I was, okay? So after I shelving out $1,000 and after this guy being not totally truthful with me, I was like, forget this. This is over. I'm not, nope. So I said, next time I have sex, it'll be when I am married. Well, I'm still not married. So, that ended that. So some years went on, and then I had some illnesses I had to deal with. So that was a couple of years in there. And then, and I hadn't been happy with some of the choices I made. Like I had chosen that guy. And I was like, well, wait a minute, I got to do some changes. So as time went on, I just decided that I would focus on my spiritual development. And so I just totally lost interest in having a relationship with the man. And as a result, though, I didn't, I don't know. So that prime opportunity for me to have children and all that stuff, get married and have children and family and all that stuff, that went by the wayside because I had made a decision not really realizing. So I guess my spiritual development was more important to me than getting married, because I had already been married. I had already been married and I had exited that marriage. And then as a result, I was not interested in remarrying. So, but I wanted to, but it wasn't strong enough, obviously. So I decided to focus on my spirituality. And then when I did that, I totally cleared my mind of any sexual desires or thoughts. So I knew that in order to do that, I had to no longer watch anything sexual, listen to anything, music, anything sexual, anything that would take my mind to that location, to those ideas, or to give me the desire for that. So I had to cut all that out. I didn't even watch people kissing. I didn't watch even on television. If some people were kissing, I would turn my head, or turn the channel, go do something else. I just told that and blocked it out. And that's how I was able to go into my celibacy to the point where I didn't even desire, the sexual desire, was gone. So, and I was in that state for many, many years. Like I said, it's just over at least 20 plus years, and so it was nothing planned. It's just how it came about. You see what I'm saying? And I just got deeper into my spiritual development, and then, like I said, I just lost, the interest wasn't there, so I wasn't putting myself out there to meet any men. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't available. So that's how my celibacy manifested. So now, 20, 25 years later, I say, okay, I am interested. I would like to have another relationship. But this time, because also I've never been in love. I would like to experience being in love. At least I think I would. I don't know if you if you fall in love, that's how you get your heart broke. I don't know. I hope not. But I've never been in love with a man. I would like to experience that. But the man that I get involved with, he will have to be in love with me too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no one-way situation. He's going to have to be in love with me. Now, I have loved a man where I just made up my mind. I was like, okay, I'm going to love this man. I have done that. But falling in love, being in love, no. I've never experienced that. I would like to. And so I have opened myself up to meet a man. And only a man. I'm not into women. I'm just not. And, but I guess because I have gotten to the place where I had the sexual desire under control. I'm still okay. I'm not in any need to have sex or anything. But I know that once I do get into a loving relationship and I am in love, then that will become a part of it. And then I believe at that point, then that desire will reemerge. But right now, no. I haven't missed it. But so yeah, but do I have any regrets? The only thing, I just think about the fact that I didn't marry and have children. But apparently that wasn't the most important thing to me, because I allowed myself to be celibate through my childbearing years. And I don't know exactly why, but it didn't, the thought of that just didn't come up, and where I was like, oh, I want to have it wasn't strong enough. So, but there are plenty of children in the world that I can make my play children, and be a play mother to. I'm not trying to raise no kid at this age. And then, of course, I don't have any children or grandchildren. So, but do I regret it? No, I don't. I don't have any regrets. I don't have any sadness or feel bad about that decision. I don't. And truthfully, I do not need to get married in order to have a relationship. I just want to have a faithful, committed, loving, and in love partner, male partner. That's what I want. So yeah, my decision to, my celibacy led into my greater spirituality development. So that was a very positive outcome from that. Of course, I protected myself from any sexually transmitted diseases. And, it gave me time to heal and to grow and to improve myself mentally and emotionally in preparation for a very healthy, loving relationship. So now I'm ready to meet someone and fall in love. And that has been my journey. All right.